Hello there and welcome to ADcraft, and welcome to the forever world that I've been building for almost 3 years. In that time the place has grown more than I'd ever imagined, and along the way, thanks to Amethystine, I've had some friends visit me and check out the Steampunk city. Now with the 3-year anniversary looming, it's time to build my first real minigame. But before that, last episode I was working on my Megacave, and although there's still so much to do in here, I did manage to get the first couple of projects done, including this amazing steampunk forest and the first of the indoor factories. And no, I don't know where the smoke is meant to go yet, but all of this is somewhat unfinished from what I want, particularly with all of these sections in the roof and in the walls of the ugly blocks. I have cleaned up some stuff here and I really like how it looks now that I've taken out all of these, but that was a complete pain and I had to do it using scaffolding whilst I was building up this area. However, I've now updated my world to 121.7, which means I now have access to Happy Ghasts. And not only are they a perfect fit for this area, but they will give me easy access to this roof, and I want to start swapping these blocks out up here to give it a kind of outdoor-indoor feel. And for that, there's only one perfect block, and that's the Skulk. But first things first, let's get above ground and go to the Nether on a Happy Ghast hunt. And what better way to do it than my new wind charge launcher. In we go, and out we go. And into the Nether in search of a soul sand valley. Man, it's a long time since I've been beneath the Nether roof. And I found one here, and this looks like I've hit exactly what I need. And here we have him, the little dried ghast. Awesome. And I'm going to get myself some soul sand, even though I've got loads back at the base. I think I could probably do with some more, so I might as well get some of this whilst I'm here as well. And there's another one here as well. Perfect. That's 2 for my collection. And more. Excellent. And a 4th. Ooh, a bastion. I'll remember that for later. Now time to head back. And would you believe it? I've ended up by my wither skeleton farm. Man, putting all these pressure plates down was painful. And whilst I'm over here, I might as well do a little bit of wither skeleton farming. And back over to the Nether hub. But now I've got these little guys back, it's time to get them some water and get them happy because he looks a little bit sad. So I've created a little basin for them, and now it's time to get the achievement. So as these guys get themselves hydrated, I'm going to check on some of my farms around the base, because some of them, like this one, tend to get a little bit broken over time. Plus, of course, they fill up. That's much better. It's working again. They're starting to look a little bit different, but they do have a way to go. So on to the next farm. Yep, and looking at my melon and pumpkin farm, I think I'm going to need to do some emptying. Absolutely full. That's much better now. These little guys are definitely getting there, but on to the next farm. And this one's just a simple click of a button, and then let's plant some back. And he's here, the first little ghastling. Hello. He is absolutely adorable. I cannot wait for him to grow up. But I wish there was a way that you could just keep them this size, because look at him. He just wants a hug. And the next one's out as well. They are just so cute. Still waiting for these two. There's one. What a lovely little entourage. Just the last one now. I'm just waiting for your brother. And there's the last one. The family's all here. And now just to wait for all these guys to grow up. And for that, I'm going to corral them all underneath this plateau, just so they can't float off. I mean, that is just crazy cute, isn't it? A little bit of waiting, and the first of these little guys has grown up, and now he's a big guy. Now just to wait for the others to join him. There we go, we've got some giant gas balloons floating around. But now I need to get myself some harnesses. And for this, I'm going to need some wool, glass, and leather. Luckily, I've got all the wools, loads of leather, and plenty of glass. So just to craft these up, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they now fit perfectly into the steampunk surroundings. And I'm riding. Getting used to how these guys move is going to be an interesting one, but as we float up, this is pretty cool. And this is an angle we don't get to see the steampunk city from, because normally we're zooming about with our elytra. And these guys are going to be a brilliant extra way for us to get around. You can even parkour between them. Now just the red one to ride. Up you come, and can you do it? Yes, you can move straight between them. That's brilliant. This is what you call a personal space invader. That's a nice touch. It zooms you out when you actually go into F5 mode as well. I absolutely love these guys. Though I do have to say, this is more for a lazy ride than it is for getting around particularly quickly. These guys are slow. I've now left these guys within different places dotted around in the base. You can see one down there. There's another one over here somewhere, and there's another one over in that corner, but I don't know where they are at the moment. But the real thing I need these guys for is down here in the Mega Cave, and I want to get loads of them just floating around in here all the way along. But that means I've got to craft myself some dried ghasts. And in order to craft them, I need some soul sand, which I was just mining, and loads of ghast tears. But luckily, thanks to Raiseworks, who came onto the server a while back, I have my very own ghast farm that gives me loads of gunpowder, and more importantly, ghast tears. So I can craft myself as many dried ghasts as I could ever want. Let's start with 32 though. Amazing. And I'll get some more harnesses ready whilst I'm here. And there we have all the harnesses ready to go and the dried ghasts. So let's get some of these guys floating around the cave. I set a bunch of hydration pools throughout the cave for the dried ghasts, and now it's a case of waiting. One's out, 15 more to go. And these little dudes are now floating around all over the place. You can see some over there, and there's loads in this area as well. These mobs are adorable. Wow, now that these guys have got their harnesses on, they look so colourful, and this space just looks so much more alive, to the point that actually, even though it's a huge space with these guys floating around, I may actually need to move some of them, but I will see. However, these guys are here for a purpose specifically. So if I can get any of them to come down, because they seem to just be floating up in the air all the time. Come on, Mr. Pink. Up we go. Yes. I can use these guys to head up to the ceiling and actually start replacing this stuff, whether it be the terracotta, the stone, or other nonsense, with some skulk. And this is going to be done with the help of my chicken-powered skulk farm. So the chickens are laying eggs. The eggs get dispensed here on top of this daylight sensor, which, when they grow up, gets killed in lava. The catalyst just behind here then turns this stone into skulk, and we've got a stone generator at this end. And so this is infinitely fillable. Obviously, it then gets stored in a big chunk over here, ready to be harvested. But I need to run this now because I am going to need so much skulk, like ludicrous amounts. Well, that would be the plan, except it's not working. And I think that's down to the fact that they've changed how projectiles are dealt with coming out of dispensers. So every time when I run this now, a chicken spawns, it gets hit by the next egg and knocked into the lava, killing it without creating any skulk, which completely defeats the object of the machine. But doing a bit of research, I think I've managed to find a solution, and that's thanks again to this guy Raiseworks, because in one of his recent chicken farming videos he showed some new mechanics, and that is using a hopper. So if I face a hopper into the dispenser here and replace this daylight sensor, the chickens will hit the side of the hopper and spawn on the arm of the hopper that's pointed into this dispenser itself. And then when they grow up, they will still burn in lava, and I should get the skulk just like I meant to. So let's get that put in place.
12 seconds later.
And I've made the changes, and they took just a couple of seconds to put the hopper in there to replace the blocks and to add an extra skulk block here. And I ran it to test, and as you can see, we've got some chickens now stood on the edge of this hopper, just chilling there, ready to die in the lava and give me some skulk. And with that going, I filled a couple of skulker boxes. Do you get it? Skulk, not shulk. Yeah, anyway. And also collected some of the other blocks that I'll need to put a gradient on the walls. So now it's back down to the cave to get working. And several hours later, I have learned two things. Number one, working from these guys gets significantly easier the more practice you get with it. And number two, I think I may have overdone it with the friendly ghasts, and I probably need to build somewhere to house these guys, or at least some of them, because yeah, this is a bit crazy. But on the plus side, I've done a huge chunk of this ceiling, and once I got going, it really did get significantly easier, particularly when I stopped replacing the blocks, which I had to do up there because I didn't have as much space, with just placing them on top. So basically I've just created a layer of skulk on top of the other blocks that we had here, or I should say beneath. I did experiment as well with putting some lights in this, but no, I actually really like the darkness, and I've done a gradient up the walls with just some black stone and some deep slate. I think that works really well to transition through into the skulk as well. Probably will think about maybe adding some end rods, but actually I'm quite liking this. But as you can see, I've got a lot more to do, which I will probably be doing in another episode because I've fallen off these guys enough. Yep, getting used to pushing down by looking down and looking up to move them rather than just pressing shift and then walking straight off the front. Does take a little bit of getting used to, but overall I am so happy with this. I also need to take out all of the dirty ugly blocks in the walls, but again, that is one for another day. With progress made on that, on to the next project. And for that, I'm going to need loads of resin blocks, which I have, and an amazing resin farm over there. But I'm also going to need some wind charges. And after I set up my wind charge launcher, this is all I've got left. So it was back over to my mined out trial chamber to fight some breezes and get myself some more breeze rods. And then a funny thing happened. Would you believe it? Getting some more breeze rods, I ended up getting a heavy core as well. What are the chances? I've got my loot now and I'm heading back to the base, and with the Bobby mod, I have to say that this render distance is absolutely ridiculous. But I absolutely love it. And that parkour looks crazy, doesn't it? But now something I wasn't expecting. Let's get myself a mace. Absolutely no use to me, but it's lovely to have. And here it goes into the rare items chest. And I've also got myself more than enough wind charges and breeze rods now. I chalk that down as a very successful trip. But what am I going to need the resin blocks and the wind charges for, you ask? Well, to find out, join me in a creative copy of my world, where I had an idea about some of the blocks that they recently added to the game. Switching myself to survival mode, you will notice that if I go like this, you can insta-break the resin blocks. And with this mechanic, I thought that would work really well for Spleef. But why limit yourself to just one block when you can also use the other blocks as well? I figure it would add another dimension to the game if the players who are spleefing each other had some of these wind charges to help them get out of sticky situations. Plus, of course, they can throw them at other players too. And they interact with trapdoors. And if you time it right, you can even use them to get back up to high places. Just like so. So I started tinkering with some redstone and watching some videos on smart pistons, and came up with a system where you can refill the arena after you finish playing. So over here, using this smart piston, you simply place a block here and it automatically moves it across. Once it gets to the middle, it pushes it out. So you can keep doing this until you've got your arena refilled with all of the resin that you could possibly need, making it super simple to reset, unlike the square hole. And this just works with some incredibly simple 80 level redstone here. This observer sees the block once it comes on top of it, and it passes the signal through here to power this for a single tick, because it also powers this block, which moves the piston up. And by putting a block here, everything just moves across, ready for the next blocks to come along. And by putting one of these at each of the corners to reset it, you can also make yourself a much bigger arena here. Now, the other thing to consider was the mechanics for once you get knocked through this space. I didn't want it to be an immediate fall death. So I figured that actually, if the players land on some campfires, not only will they find it hard to see with the smoke to get back up, but actually it won't kill them immediately, but will give them significant damage. And I can put a layer of these a little bit beneath this spleef arena, and then I can also use some minecart underneath to actually pick up all of the blocks that fall down to be reused. So that was my basic concept, but now I've got to get this into my survival world. So the first question is, this is going to be quite a big structure. Where on earth am I going to put it? My first thought is I could put it somewhere in the Megacave, but then I thought it's been a while since I've actually built anything overground, and also I'd probably need to dig out a big chunk of space, and believe me when I say I've had enough with digging for now. Whee! Now, I just realised it would be the absolute ultimate if I launch out of there sometime and manage to land myself on one of my Happy Ghasts. One day it might happen. So thinking about where I could put this overground started to pose a bit of a problem, because pretty much everything around this space with the Mega Cave and in this area here also has stuff underneath it. So that's a complete no-go. I can't really put it on top of anything because that's just far too big. I could go over in the far area underneath the giant Mecha Hornet, but actually I've got other plans for that space. I was thinking out in this desert area, but again, that would be crazy amounts of digging, as would going in this space. And then it hit me. The majority of this area here is all hollow because I created this by hand. And if I go into FreeCam for a second and I just dip beneath the ground, you'll see that we do have loads and loads of usable space that would at least limit the amount of digging that I needed to do. So probably somewhere around here would be the ideal location. So time to break back in and get myself setting up some of this space, which unfortunately does still mean quite a lot of digging. Time-lapse time. Took longer than I expected, but the digging is all done and I have yet another very big hole. I swear guys, one of these episodes I won't end up digging a whole bunch of stuff. But I've already taken back the stuff that I mined out, fixed up the tools that I was using, and I'm ready to start the build. That is as soon as I collect all of the resources. And there's a lot of them. And after many hours of resource gathering and going through my storage system, there were so many different items. I now have everything that I need for this build. So in order to get this built, let's get going with a time lapse. Done, and because it's the first one that's been on the overworld for a while, it's given me a chance to update the map. So I've added in the new maps and the build is here. Everything else that we've been doing has been taking up this huge area, but is all underground. And I can also tell you now the name of this game is Resonate, because I decided that the best number of wind charges would be 8, and because otherwise the name wouldn't have worked very well. But given that this is a mini game, I need somebody else to give this a try with me. So Beef, thank you for joining me back in my world. It's been a little while since you've been here, but I'm glad to have you here.
Thank you for having me. Every time I come over here, it's like, oh, look at that. He's building more stuff.
Yeah, and it's coming up to the 3-year anniversary, so I'm going to be doing another world tour at some point. But you haven't seen the half of it yet. But this is the newest of my creations. This is the reason that I asked you to join me today, because I built my first proper mini game. So
Did you mean this is the resin you asked me to join? Oh, it looks like it says resin up here.
Yes, it does. This game is called Resonate, and this is my first minigame. This is a take on the classic game Spleef. So I figured now we've got resin blocks that are, and I'll just use this for an example, Instamine, then they make the perfect Spleef ground. Because they don't slow you down. But we've also got the wind charges in the game. So I figured, what can we do to combine the Spleef elements with some wind charge tactics? So if you follow me this way...
I'm a little worried. I'm not very good with the wind charges.
Yeah, well, I mean, neither am I. Only updated this world like a week and a half ago. So, so if we'll go down this way first, and I will explain it, and we will see the arena. So through this glass here, we have the arena. Now, Underneath this arena, which is your standard spleef area, we have some campfires that will, depending on how much health you've got, kill you very quickly or reasonably slowly. Everybody gets 8 wind charges, hence the name Resonate, and because it fitted into the tactics. But wind charges also activate trapdoors. So there's trapdoors spotted around the edge, just like these ones, that you can escape up to. However, somebody can then wind charge you off.
Right. Okay.
Which, if they dig out the ground beneath you, then you're in a bit of spot of bother. You can also use your wind charges, if you time them right, to get back up from the campfires to the spleef arena. So the tactics come in that you've only got the 8 wind charges. How do you use them? Do you go on a fence and try and blast somebody into the holes? Or do you try and get safe, or do you save some to save yourself, basically? And I've also added in some nice refilling mechanisms. So there's some pistons here that are smart pistons that will just, there's one on each corner, so you can refill a quarter of the space afterwards with the resin that's in this box. What color would you like? Would you like red or would you like cyan?
I will take red.
Red. Walk this way, and I won't spleef you on the way over, I promise. But make sure you set your spawn. If you then grab yourself one of these stacks of wind charges and drop your stuff into the shulker box here. And then I will do the same, and I'll meet you in the arena. Let's go.
Oh no! I don't know how to use the wind charges.
You aim at the floor and you jump at the same time.
There it is. Can you double jump?
Yes.
I'm gonna die. It's over for me.
It's a victory.
Tell my mother I'll miss her. Okay, let's go again. This is ridiculous. I want to do it again.
Let's spleef, or resonate, I should say.
Oh, hit you. Ah, what are you doing over there, huh? What are you doing over there? No. Yeah, there we go. Ah! No way you're coming back up. Not gonna do it. No! Oh, sorry. Oh, dang it. I'm trying to break the floor that you're trying to get back up.
No, I've run out of... I mistimed my jumps, and yes. Well done.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Nice.
And I figured that at some point I want to get 4 people in here, and just the absolute carnage will be...
Yeah, no, 4 people would be, it would be insane. I like it, though. I think it's great. I think it'll be, do it.
Yeah. Let's go. That's 1-1. Let's say best of 5.
That's right. That's
Best
right.
of
Yeah,
5.
let's do it.
And off we go. Haha.
Oh, that was close. Oh, no. Okay, what's the timing like with this?
It's normally the second wind charge is the one, so you need a double wind charge, so...
It's over for me.
Yes! So...
Round 3. 2-1 to you. Wait a minute. If it's best of 5, if you win this one, then I lose.
Well, I mean, if you've got time, we can do best of 7, because you are new to this, but...
Okay.
Right, okay, so...
But if I win 3 games first, then we're okay with best of 5.
Yeah. Exactly. Classic Minecraft rules. Classic.
Yeah, exactly.
So, on your marks, get set, go.
Whoa! Aha! Look at me! I did a thing. Nope, you missed. Oh, dang it. Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, I almost made it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, I'm out. Okay, we're playing best of 7. It's best of 7.
Yeah.
It's official.
That's why I thought the
man.
mechanics would be good, because if you stand on the trapdoors, they're all aimed down, so they're going to drop you downwards.
Right. Oh, you sneaky guy.
They don't call me Sneaky 80.
Who calls you that?
Exactly. I was just saying, not for nothing. They just don't call me Sneaky 80.
Oh, right. They don't. Yeah, you're right. They don't call you Sneaky 80. Oh,
Yeah.
That's too bad. It's a great nickname.
Maybe they will. Maybe
You never know.
If this game
what
catches
they're
on,
cooking
Beef, then who knows?
up. Sneaky 80. Oh, Oh, jeez. Oh, almost fell again. Oh, my gosh. Do you have mine carts down there, by the way, collecting the blocks that fall through?
So all at the end, when you run out of blocks, then you can just run the mine carts. It's an important game. It's an important game for you, this one, Beef.
I know, this is a crucial one.
Yes. Yeah.
I gotta be good here. I can't be so aggressive. That's my problem.
And the thing was, I thought with the
easy.
campfires, it's also the particles from the campfires make it really difficult to see what you're doing when you're down there burning to death.
That is very true.
Yes. Yep. So, are you ready for the rematch?
I'm ready.
2, 1, go. Oh, good shot.
Ooh.
Oh, how did you land on that block?
Oh, gee. Oh, did you fall? Oh, you fell. Oh, you got
no.
back. Oh, you fell again. Oh, no. Oh, come on.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
Yes. Are you out of wind charges
I
yet?
was out of wind charges. Oh,
It's still do or die for me. It's still do or not for you though. It's 3-2. You're in the lead.
And my tactics this time, I wasn't as offensive. I didn't. Well, I mean, I don't like to be offensive generally, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, Beef. Best of luck, Beef. 3, 2, 1, go.
Tried to get behind you.
Ooh.
Oh. Yes. Oh, you sneaky. That's why they call you Sneaky 80. Oh, wait, they don't call you that.
Oh, no.
Yes. 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 Yes.
No. I'm
Yes.
stuck.
Oh, no. Oh, Sneaky 80. Oh, no.
No, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Oh. Oh, you. Yes. I managed to get back up, too, in time. Ooh, 3-3.
Oh, that was quite some game.
Okay.
That was
okay.
quite
This is
some
good.
game.
I'm feeling good about myself now. I've got the confidence to take
Yeah.
you on.
I kind of managed to get out when you weren't expecting me there at one point, and I think that kind of took you a bit by surprise, but I couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, it did. It absolutely did. I thought you were done. You were trying so many times and you couldn't.
I know.
Leave.
I was just stuck underneath one block. I was like, there's a hole above me. I'm sure there is because I just fell down it. So this is the all or nothing game, Beef.
Yeah, this is it. It's tied 3-3.
Not wanting to build up too much pressure on either of us, but this is for all the marbles.
All the blockles.
All the blockles, indeed. Oh, there's a few gaps. But like I say, the 4-player, that's what I'm... The tactics. Do you send one person off on offense?
Right.
Yeah.
Gotta
We'll
have uniforms too, because we need to see
yes.
colors
Yes.
and stuff, because otherwise it'll be too crazy.
Yeah, we'll need to work out a way to do that without giving ourselves, because you could do it with armor, but again, I've got the armor turned off. We'll work something out, definitely.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Right.
I'm ready.
Me too. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh dear. Oh no.
You backed right in. Oh, where'd you go? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Calm down. I'm good.
Oh no. Oh no. That's it. I've been beaten at my own
That's
game.
it. You're done?
I'm done. I am done.
Oh.
I was too lively with my wind charges at the beginning of the game. Well, Beef, you've beaten me at my own game, and for that, you deserve a round of applause, or the Minecraft version, a bow.
Indeed. Thank you. Woo!
And congratulations for being the first inaugural winner of
Nice.
Resonate.
Oh, these wind charges are so much fun. I wish I knew about them sooner.
Yeah. They are absolutely brilliant. You can get some proper height.
Yeah, you can.
See,
You
you've
just
got the
have to
timing
time the-
down. You've got the
What was that?
timing. You've got the timing down
Yeah,
perfectly on
yeah.
this.
I was just gonna say, I finally figured out the timing. Now you'd really be in for trouble.
Well, I mean, I just lost like, what, 3 games on the trot. So I mean,
That's right.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory the trouble that I was already in. Perfect.
Awesome.
Well, Beef, that has been an absolute treat. Thank you for helping me try this out, because it could have gone very, very badly, but in all fairness, I think it went pretty well.
I think it was a lot of fun. I'm glad I won.
I would like to say I'm glad you won as well, but I mean, yeah, I will be. I'm glad you won. It's nice that you could come here to my world and experience my game that I've been working on hard for days and days, and then just beat me. I mean, that's
That's it.
That's polite.
That's how things go with Minecraft
Yeah.
game creation. The creator usually loses.
Yeah, they do. I mean, there's still the one problem of there's only one way out of this world.
No, I knew you were gonna do something sneaky. It's over for me. I'm gonna burn alive.
And that's why they call me Sneaky 80. Thanks to Beef for helping me try out Resonate. But I will quickly show you the builds in a bit more detail. So we've got some straw statues here. As you can see, various different people, random people just floating around here. In here we've got some machinery that's powering the whole thing. So we can see up the top here, we've got a couple more people and some machines going into the cliff itself and taking some honey in to power the resin. And then we've got the entrance here for the main Resonate. Now I've created these. At some point I want to put some creaking in either side here, so they will stay in there quite happily. Welcome to Resonate we've got here, Arts by Kev, just randomly chilling. And we head down. We went this way with Beef, so let's come down here. And we've got the viewing area, so this will be cool when we do a larger version or a tournament of the Resonate here. Got some decoration on this side, we've got resin. And coming back on a secret pathway behind here, past Seth Bling there, we can come through onto this side, and this one is the slime powered side. And again, we've got the viewing platform here, and we've seen a little bit of this. This is the area that you can set your spawn and pick up your wind charges, drop all your items, and head to the main game area. You can also get down beneath by taking this pathway, but that's behind the curtain and you don't really need to see that. But overall, I'm super pleased with not only the minigame itself, but also the builds. But let me know what you think down in the comments. And I'm back in my big mega cave now, just to show you that I have tidied up some of the edges and added a bit of texture to the walls. And I'm really happy how this has gone. I've added a few little things like the water here and this blue section over here. And yeah, this side of the cave is looking awesome now. Just don't look at this side. But that's all for today. If you've enjoyed the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time on ADcraft.